Like it changed my input on game banging. Like I'm from Hoover, I'm still from Hoover. I'm always gonna be from over there. That's where I was born at, raised at, grew up at. Like I can't change that. But what made me look at game banging different, I was like, damn, how many years am I gonna be faithful to this shit and be out here doing so much shit for this game and I ain't gonna get nothing back? Like it's like you start thinking like, damn, I'm being used. Like I'm out here doing all this, nigga. I'm out here doing like if I would have spent all these years in school, nigga, I'd be a brain surgeon or something.
Nice little nip hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
We way out in B-more, man. Free my man M. Pitts, East Side. That's my closest connect to B-more. We've been rocking for years. He was a real money getting dude. And before all these Ricos became an everyday thing, he used to hit me up, tell me about how he was having this little late after hours situation. A lot of girls always around, you know, grown fun, grown business. And he used to be hitting me up, asking for advice, what he should do. Talking about the police keep coming, threatening him, talking about they gonna shut him down and do this. And I used to be thinking he putting extras on it. Next thing I know, headlines, Rico. I'm like, damn. Maybe I'll have to do some research on that and do a story on that. But with no further ado, let's see what they say about the BLITZ crew and what they been up to out there in B-more. Oh, my mama.
Three friends, all one dream. Just trying to make it out of a city like this, man. Kick back and relax while I tell y'all a story about the BLITZ crew. Let's get it, let's go. What's up, ma? We back at him again, man. Y'all already know the rules and the protocol. This is my story time. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, smash the hype button, man. Take a ride with me. Let's dive into it. So now, we got three friends, man. One named Tone, one named Meech, and one named Larry. Now, these three guys, man, coming from the inner city, coming from the trenches, but they all wanted more out of life. And sometimes when you trying to do good in a bad situation or a bad environment, man, you got to go above and beyond. So
You ain't never gotta ask nobody if they from Baltimore. Just wait till they say a word that has the U sound in it, and you'll get your answer.
they tried to do it the right way. I'm talking about jobs, a hustle here, a hustle there, but trying to make it in this city, man, was crazy. Now, Tone, he wanted to open up a gym. He was real into fitness. Then you had Larry. Larry just wanted to provide for his little sister. He wanted more than just hand-me-down clothes and an empty fridge at the house. Now, then you had they all formed a pack because they was all, you know, getting pressed, getting chumped, getting talked about. They was getting robbed. There was a lot of stuff going on with all three of them. So this is where that friendship formed from. Like man, you getting chumped, I'm getting chumped. We might as well ride together. So they all lived on the same block and they all went to the same school. So now they formed their little bond. They got their friendship going. They just staying out of the way. They not bothering nobody. But every day you got dudes on the block with the money, the cars, and the name. They going out of their way just to, you know, quote unquote, make them tougher, quote unquote, giving them that hard love. But they just couldn't understand, man. Like, yo, y'all got everything that we trying to get. Why y'all want to keep bothering us? Yo, like, we don't got no money, no car, no fame, or no name. Y'all got the bras and everything else. Why y'all going out y'all way just to, you know, put us, like to embarrass us for real? So now, one day, Larry ended up getting some Prada shoes.
He said, for real, just like Krishan Rock.
For real, his mother ended up scoring. He ran across the situation. He ends up getting a fresh pair of Pradas. Now, I will go holler at Tone and them. So now he's showing them the shoes. He got a fresh outfit. Now all of them, or Tone and Larry, Tone and Meech, they had already had their own little outfit for the party that was going on.
I thought you had to wait for a word with the U sound in it, but he even puts the U sound in shoes. He says shoes. Oh, wow.
On the night, so boom, they all get dressed. They comes outside. They walking down the block. Group of the older guys at the end of the block, they down there high up, got the perks in them, got the balls in them. They just goofy. They geeking. The whole time they get into it, they say something to Lil Larry and them. Oh boy, oh okay, y'all think y'all icy tonight? Y'all think y'all fresh? Now it's a dude on the side for real. He a civilian, but shorty really a nobody. He ain't even got no fight. He ain't even got no bone in the fight. So now he come right there. He start cracking slick on Larry, trying to instigate a situation. He trying to put Larry in that type of zone for real, like make him do something, or you got to get chumped out. So now Larry stand up for himself, like, man, leave me alone. He push him. Now when Larry push him, the little dude just go off. He spank him. I'm talking about he works him to the ground. He beat him something bad. But as he say that, of course, another follower, another dude on the block that ain't got nothing to do with the situation, he yell out, man, you better grab them products. You better grab them products. Whole time the little dude, he lift Larry's feet in the air. He take both of his shoes out there, hit him one time with.
Hey, anybody know if this is a recent story or is this like history? I guess the war stories on the internet that took over, huh? Everybody like, I know some war stories. I know some gangster shit. I was there. I seen it. I heard. That's crazy.
Literally takes his dirty shoes off of his feet, because like I told you, he was a nobody, wanting no get money dude. He takes his dirty shoes off and slide Larry fresh Prada's on, start walking up the street. Larry get up, tears in his eyes. Now he want to go ahead and do something right there. He raid chase him up the street. Tony and them right there, they holding him back like, man, just come on, yo, just come on, bro, we got you, we got you. They ends up pulling him off, and they go ahead about their way. But as they walking off, man, Larry looking at it like, nah, man, I'm done with this. I'm done with them. He got tears rolling down his eyes, Tony and them.
He got very good audio quality, and he got some dope ass edits. I like his shit.
Right there, they even crying like, man, yeah, that was some bull crap right there, bro. I don't even know why they did that, man. Listen, I feel your pain, bro. We gonna try, I got like $200, yo. How much did the shoes cost? They start, putting their little heads together, trying to figure out how we gonna get bro some shoes back. So now, Tone, once they go to the party, they ends up going back to the crib, getting another pair of shoes because he done got his shoes took. They go to the party, they trying to enjoy themselves, but they not in the right state of mind because Larry looking at it like, man, nigga wearing my shoes, bro. My mother bought me them shoes, man. My mother don't even got money to be doing this, and he done took my shoes, man. No, I'm not going for that. So the whole night, he just kept putting that thought in his head, man, I'm going to get my get back. I don't know how, I don't know when, I'm going to strike back. So now, they all down there, they trying to enjoy themselves. They dip, they go home. Larry got an older cousin named Big Doug. So now he go holler at Big Doug. He tell him the situation. Now Big Doug don't want to really put his cousin in no high fire. So he say, listen, man, he give him however much money the shoes cost. He give him like $400 or $500. He say, listen, forget the shoes, take this money, and then I'ma still just buy you the shoes. So you got the money, you got the shoes on the way. Don't do nothing crazy. But as they right there talking, Larry, looking out the corner of his eye, he see his cousin got a little 357 tucked off in the dresser right there. So he like, yeah, that's a
357, that's chunky. I don't care if it's snub or if it's long. Nothing little about that thing.
Because you right, man, you right. And like I told you, Larry a good kid, but he came from a wicked and wild household, so he already got his mindset on, man. I know what I really got to do now. Whether I'm going to go with my move and with my heart, that's going to be the decision that I got to make. But I know exactly what I got to do to get my goddamn shoes back. So, boom, he right there, him and Big Cuz right there, cool and chilling. They smoke. Big Cuz ends up nodding off. Now, when he nod out, Larry go right there in the drawer. He grab the iron, put it on his hip. He gets up out of there. Boom, he dip. He go holler at Tone and them. He tell Tone and them like, man, listen, we got one or two options, man. After that shit that happened the other day, I ain't going for that no more. I ain't being picked on. I ain't getting chumped out no more. I love y'all to death. Y'all got one or two options, man. Y'all riding with me or y'all just gonna have to get out my way because I ain't being a chump no more. So now they looking at Larry like, Larry, what the fuck done got into you? What is you talking about? He come off the hit with that 357. He say, man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to get my motherfucking shoes back, y'all.
Man, you better be damn skippy. I want my shoes. But I don't even want the shoes. It's the principle at this point. You can keep the shoes, them shoes. Let the corner take them off of you.
Coming with me or not. Now, that put bro and them in a situation like, well, shit, Larry, you the one calling the shots. We riding with you. Now, they love Larry to death. They the three heartbeats. They got each other back. And it's like, man, we tired of getting chucked out too. Let's go. Whole time, they already know where the nigga who stole the shoes be posted up at. He, little back block, he doing his 1-2, trying to, do some conniving shit. He ain't no outstanding hustler. That's why his ass out here stealing shoes. So, boom. Whole time Larry and them run down, they catch him out there on the late night. He the only one out on the strip because, one, he's broke. Two, he trying to pull a conniving move. He right there standing under the street sign. Boom. Larry and them pull up. Now, of course, they got cars and shit like that. They pull up. Now, they pull like at the bottom of the street. Larry say, man, y'all two stay right here. I'm going to go on this side of the street. Y'all two stay on this side of the street and walk upwards. Meaning, Two people on this side, Larry on this side. As y'all walking up the street, his mindset and his focus should be on y'all. He ain't even gonna see me coming around the backside. By the time I get to the backside, I'ma either rob him, hit him, or I'ma do something to get my motherfucking shoes back. They say, all right, step back, boom. They jump out. Now when they jump out, Larry right here, he slide through the alley, start making his way around. Bro and them toning them on the other side of the street, they start walking up. So as they walk up, just as they suspected, the dude that took the shoes, he said, yo, who that? Who that? Got some haze on deck, bro. Got some grass, man. Y'all, what y'all trying to do? Whole time they say, huh? What you got? Now he fully locked in on them because he feel like he got a sale. He feel like he got an opportunity. Now about 2-3 minutes as they coming up the street, ready to walk across, little dude start walking like he ready to go across the street. Larry popped straight out of the alley, man. Don't fucking move. Now when he say that, the little dude like, man, you ain't got to. He say, man, don't fucking move. Don't fucking move. Now Larry ain't no veteran at robbery. He say, man, put your hands in the air. So now the dude like, huh? You heard what I said. Put your hands in the air now. Whole time he put his hand in the air. He say, man, get on the ground. Whole time the little dude get on the ground. He say, give me everything out your pocket.
Hey, what you got, a lapel mic or a boom mic, bro? I can't see nothing where a lapel would be. So I'm guessing he has a boom mic unless he has another style of mic that other than a boom mic. He probably got a mic. The quality's so crisp, it's probably a mic hanging over his head. You could tell he got a little bread. And he's just jumping in this, having fun. I don't know if y'all could tell, but his whole setup is quality.
Little dude probably had like some petty shit like $60, $70. Larry take that. He say, man, give me them shoes. He say, huh? You heard what I said. Give me them shoes. Whole time the dude take the shoes off, give them to Larry. Larry takes off down the street. He jump in the car, pulls off. He leave fucking bro and them. Now, thank God they kind of like, you know, not slow. They take off running to the top of the block and bang a left. By the time they bang the left, Larry already coming right there. He say, come on, guys, come on. Boom. They jump in the car, skirt. I saw, boom, they get back to Larry's crib. They all right there like, man, can you believe we fucking just did that shit, man? I told you he was going to give it up. Yeah, I got my motherfucking shoes back, man. Fuck that. So now, they didn't just spark the beast. It's for real now. Y'all done really did it. Ain't no turning back. Larry full of adrenaline. Everybody else right there full of adrenaline. They like, bro, I can't believe that shit, man. Why the fuck did you tell him put his hand in the air? You was talking like you was a cop. He say, good. Now, they not gonna know who the fuck did it. So boom, they right there talking. They decided that very moment, you know what, man, we need to form us a pack. He like, man, what we gonna call each other, man? The Jag Boys. He like, nah. The Jag Crew. No, he like, man, you came right there like you was a goddamn linebacker or you blitz something. You know what? The Blitz Crew. Boom, they come up with the name right there. They the Blitz Crew. This is what it is. Now it's like we ready to get everybody.
I'm respectfully curious as to how he know all this. Is these stories been told somewhere else? Is these just legendary stories that's running through y'all streets out there in B-More? Was he a part of these stories? Or are they on documentary somewhere? How he know the details? Was he? I guess he wasn't part of the Blitz crew. I'm not familiar with his channel. I just got up on him. You feel me? That's why I'm not sure where the direction came from.
Back who done never did something to us, but we need to get our skills up. So now they gotta also try to figure out a way to get enough money to buy 2 more pistols for Tone and Bro. So they like, all right, listen, this is what we gonna do. We gonna rob a corner store, a dice game, then we gonna try to rob a stash spot. So by the time we get to the 3rd robbery, we should be more advanced, more seasoned, and we should have enough money to do everything that we need to do. They like, all right, that's a bet. Boom. They all go for they dip. Tone and them go to the crib. Larry just sitting right there with the 357 on his chest looking at the ceiling like, man, I can't believe I just did this shit. But he sits up. He see his shoes right there. He said, yeah, he shouldn't have took my shoes. He shouldn't have did that to me. And this is how he's kind of, you know, convincing himself that what he doing is not bad because in all actuality, he's becoming the same thing that he despised of. So it's never a good situation. But he looking at it like, man, they started with me. They bothered me. I never wanted to do this. So in that case, I'm in the right to go to sleep the very next day. They all meet up. They come outside. Everybody eager beaver, though. They come around the way just to scope the scene. They see that the little dude across the street talking to his homeboys. They walk right there. They overhear the conversation. Man, I don't know who the fuck it was, man. Nigga came out the way talking like he was a goddamn cop or some shit, man. Talking about put my hands on the air, lay down. He damn near told me everything but read my rights. So now Larry and them looking at it like, man, they ain't got no idea who doing this shit, man. Fuck it, we in the clear. Now they go across town. It's like this little corner store for real. That's, you know, of course, no security, no cameras in there.
See, he know the whole story, so that means somehow somebody found out it was them. I wonder if, I'll finish say I guarantee, but there's no way to guarantee. I'm curious if they blew their cover by running their mouth or did they just get caught up. Let's see.
and it's a young dude that be working in there. Now, the reason that they target this store is because the owner of it, his brother go to their school, and his brother, you know, be trying to chump on Larry and them. So now he like, yeah, we ready to get this motherfucking store whole time. They put that motherfucker straight to the glass. Don't fucking move. Now when they do it, you gotta understand the store. It's like motherfuckers be cooling and chilling in there. So the side door that lead into like behind the glass, that's always open. So soon as Larry put the joint right there, Tone and them come in, they run through the side door, they run to the back, tell them, like, listen, back up, don't make us do this shit, man. Open the register, they take everything, they say where the rest of the money at. They got like a little baby, not even a safe, like a safety deposit box under the register. They grab that, get the money, they get up out of there, boom.
Yeah, he know a lot of details. I gotta figure out where he got his info.
Now they go back, it's like, man, it's a ball game now. They go back to Larry crib, they count up all the money, they divide everything up, but they slowly but surely getting addicted and addicted and addicted. Larry done did what he did for Get Back. Now y'all done robbed the corner store, y'all got away with that. Now y'all ready to try to target a dice game, so they like, shit, we gonna get a dice game, boom. They ends up stumbling across a dice game, they scope the scene, let that shit play out for about 2-3 hours once it get dark time, because you know a dice game could go 4 or 5 hours, 10 hours sometimes, depending on who out there or how many people start to get involved into the dice game. So now they right there scoping the dice scene and tell everybody ready to leave. As soon as everybody ready to dip, they jump out the car. They always had Nike gloves on, ski mask, hoodie tied up, boom, right here, and they always was strapped up. They runs right there because the dice game was at a basketball court. So now it's one entrance in and out, and then it's one entrance on the far back side, in and out. But whichever side that everybody closer to, that's the one that everybody use. So boom, Larry and them come in where everybody trying to walk out at. You already know what time it is. He up, don't nobody move, boom. They go in, throw their hands in the air. A couple of them try to turn around and run, but Tone and other bro is coming in through the back gate. Don't even do it now. They on they Omar shit. One of them got pumped. Other bro got 4 or 5 lucky motherfuckers. So yeah, man, don't even do it. Turn around. Everybody lay down. They lays the whole basketball court down. The whole dice game. They go through motherfuckers' pockets. Tell everybody, man, oh, empty your pockets. Throw everything on the ground. Boom. They grabbing cell phones, money, packs, backwoods, grass, every fucking thing. They go ahead and S off. And they was already using like a throw-off car for it. They had booked this little van, but they was paying a young nigga to go around stealing tags off cars. So it's like, it wasn't a stolen, but they had stolen tags on the van, man. Some wicked and wild shit. So boom. They ends up getting up out of there for real. They done took down the dice game. Now, they want to graduate into, shit, we might as well hit a connect, because now dudes is getting this money and they getting away with the robberies. Everybody got different personalities. So Larry, his whole thing was doing right for his sister. So he done bought a little apartment. He got a little broad that he dealing with now. He looking like, man, I'm a street nigga now, man. Fuck that. I'm around here jacking these niggas, man. We the Blitz crew. Then you got Tone. Tone more so laid back. I told you he wanted to get the gym thing, or he wanted to do the music shit. So he paying for studio time. He trying to find him a manager. He trying to go the legitimate route. So slowly but surely, all three of them start to, you know, kind of bump heads and get to a point to where as though Larry take it too far one day. He goes off on his own, rob a nigga, shit end up going left because his name get out there. When he robbed the nigga identified his voice. He goes back, tell his crew, man, that was that bitch ass nigga Larry, because now, by this time, the myth or the word legacy of the Blitz crew is going through the city, man. Don't get caught by these niggas, man. Don't nobody know who they is. They hit hard, they strike fast, they be wearing them dumbass Nike gloves. If you see Nike gloves, man, and you see a nigga with a ski mask on, you know it's one of them, and they be talking like they preppy kids and shit like that. So boom, they name starting to get out there. Larry robbed the nigga, he ends up identifying the voice, he go back, let's just say 2 weeks later, Larry ends up getting found to the back of the dome, leaving from the little duck off apartment that he got him and his sister. Thank God, because he was just ready to drop her off at school. He had his bra drop her off. Boom. They was sitting on the spot. They ends up trailing the car. Bullseye him. So the wicked and wild game, when you start to get above your bridges, whole time Tone does, he hit his last lick. He stacked his money. He ends up skipping town. He moved to Atlanta now. He don't skip town on a, like, man, I'm scared. He would have stayed in the midst, but he looking at it like, man, you know, Larry gone. I wanted to do this music shit. This shit bringing too much heat, because now motherfuckers is looking for us, because they know if Larry was involved, we know the other two was there because niggas was always robbing. And 3, then you got last bro, he ends up looking at it like, man, fuck that shit. He ducked off. He started to get him a little block, but He's not coming outside. He buy him like a little half a bird. He bust that shit down, give it to some young niggas that he fucking with. They start sending that shit through the strainer. He moved out the county, ducked off, and he just became a connect. But he always was laid back and respected because the niggas that he was giving the packs to, they knew about the Blitz crew. They knew who he really was, and they knew like, oh, all right, yeah, you was getting chumped out, but I know you got that Doug in you at any time. You will go here and hit that switch, so they was respecting his hand, sending that shit through, bringing the money back, and you know he just stayed back, ducked off. But that was the story, man, of the Blitz crew, how 3 young men ended up, trying to rise to power, all because they ended up becoming the very same thing that they despised of. Larry ended up losing his life. Of course, Tone does. Skip Town, he started doing his music thing. It didn't grow as big as he wanted it to, but he was able to chase his dream and still do the right thing. Then you got Bro, who fell victim to the game, all because 1, being a good friend, and 2, he was fed up and tired of the situation. So this is why I tell y'all, man, do not get involved in the streets. Stay out the way. It is nothing but heartache and headache out here, man. Even if you feel like what you doing ain't working, continue to do it, man. Continue to pray. Continue to build. I love y'all to death. Thank y'all for riding.
We still on them same blocks, niggas scared to pull up on. We still watching every car they drive by and look wrong. Gave need 30 rounds, took it off and put the stock on. He drove by twice and got knocked on, all bad. Fuck with us, it's all sad. You better off riding through enemy hood with no tents and run out of gas. You wanna pass, you better draw a couple names out. 9 times out of 10, them questions we ain't giving out, it's on sight. And we ain't shooting, it's a fist fight. Box a nigga head off like Iron Mike, boot bop. With BG and a Mustang, I let the top drop. 2 pipes out the ass, figure 8 and hit the gas. Same old gold rag from about a year ago. Spot that bitch tied around my neck, I'm blue Smurf low. And I only fuck with high heads and cutthroats. At least something hot in your head and with a cutthroat. Who gon' smoke? I be doing the most. So niggas start moving when they see me reaching my coat. It don't matter what we post, me and mine's never nervous. But I asked about the last time them niggas try to serve us, ain't nobody gon' hurt us. No Steph Curry, everybody hold 30s. Telling you cuz it's murder where we come from. Chopper sounding like a bass drum. And I can tell that you ain't no gangster, you tryna be one. Tryna get in this lane but can't keep up. Rollers get behind the stash spot, put the heat up. Riders get cracking when we link up. And fuck all of that mumbling. Say it with your chest, nigga, speak up. We love confrontation, nigga, we with anything. And really on that beat shit, it's up there with any game. In my BG voice, no EA Sports, they know what that mean, nigga, we ain't playing no games. They know me by my face. Them niggas know you by your Facebook name. We are not the same. I really come from the game, nigga. You better check the stats. It seems everywhere, from the tat to the hats. Yeah, that.
Niggas spent all these years on the block. Niggas spent all these years on the block and ain't got nothing to show for it. And then what a nigga do got to show, a nigga got on my own. So what I need you niggas for? Now I start to look at y'all like enemies. So in our reality, like I said, we gotta humble ourselves and we gotta come together, man. We gotta love each other. Cause that's what it's really about. Cause man, black people, we got the strongest, we the strongest. Like in jail, nigga, on God, they separate us. It's 14 blacks to 72 Mexicans in there. And I told the police, I said, why y'all put us in there with all these Mexicans? They said because that's how it break down. Like that's how y'all can handle them.
Yeah. Snakewood Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.